Back in 2006, Jordan Brand came out with a Jordan 4 Thunder that was part of the Lifestyle series, which actually ended pretty quickly. Of course, the Jordan 4 Lightning was also a part of that. Now in 2022, Jordan Brand added the Red Thunder, and in 2023, they brought back the original Jordan 4 Thunder from 2006. This one that I do have in hand. Now, they're about to add another colorway to the Thunder series. Thunder series. Try saying that fast. Air Jordan 4 White Thunder. Now this shoe is dropping on August 24th for a price of $215 in the United States. It is the 35th anniversary of the Jordan 4 and first impressions of the shoe. This is one of those colorways where you just don't really have much to say because you can't say anything bad about it. It's black and white on arguably the best Jordan Brand silhouette ever, or at least one of the most popular. It's not my favorite. I have the 5s as my favorite, but Jordan 4s are right up there. So yeah, what exactly is there not to like? I love black sneakers as well, so that actually gives it a few bonus extra points. It's nice. There's not much to say. And the upper of this shoe, it is synthetic nubuck, and the nubuck does feel like the same type of nubuck that they used on the Jordan 4 Thunder that came out in 2023, or returned in 2023. So it almost feels a little too fuzzy. You can feel it when you compare this to like genuine, very nice nubuck. And of course, you got that very unique Jordan 4 lacing system with the plastic wings. And of course that knitting with the white material poking out from behind because it is the White Thunder. Talk about as simple of a Jordan 4 as it can get. The shoe doesn't come with any extra laces, just black laces out of the box. I think white laces would have looked really cool, and I don't know why they couldn't just throw in an extra set of white laces. It would have been like a perfect black and white shoe. Black laces, white laces, black on the shoe, white on the shoe. Why not? And then to top it off, like other Jordan 4s, a Jumpman logo with Flight underneath. The Flight concept did originate on the Jordan 4. And one other thing that did originate on the Jordan 4 as well is that upside down Jordan 4 tag inside the tongue. And now moving on to the booty of the shoe. This is not an OG colorway, so you get a Jumpman on the back, not Nike Air. Unless you're like Ama Manir, they get Nike Air and the booty tab, which is again a very distinct thing on the Jordan 4. This one is not as flexible as like the Jordan 4 SBs, not even like the Bread Reimagined. So it's more like other general releases that we've seen in recent memory. I don't really have a huge preference unless it's like super stiff. Don't love that. But this one, decently flexible, not the softest. I don't really mind that. The Jordan 4 does come with a polyurethane midsole, of course with an invisible Nike Air unit on the heel, as well as a Nike Air unit on the forefoot. Thank God, the midsole over here, it is white. It is pearly white, like in your face white. It is not sale. Thank you, Jordan Brand. Thank you. And of course, one of the best outsoles, a rubber outsole, herringbone traction, Jumpman in the cutout, not OG colorway, so it's Jumpman, not Nike over here. The box of the shoe, it is a standard Jordan 4 box with the Flight logo. Like I said, the Jordan 4 was the first shoe to introduce the Flight concept. And the insole of the shoe, a black insole, white Jumpman. It's a dream style insole, so it's not the best quality. That would have really helped with comfort, which I will get to right now. And now moving on to sizing and comfort, I am a flat and wide footer. For Jordan 4s recently, I've gone true to size. I feel like they have corrected like their sizing issue. There was a time where I feel like Jordan 4s were a bit small, so it ran small, so I had to go up half a size as a wide footer to avoid this pinky toe area problem. Recently, I've just gone true to size, like for the military blues, but I went true to size for that and it fit well, at least in terms of that toe box area. Arch wasn't very uncomfortable, but it is still a Jordan 4 and it's just not the most comfortable shoe. It is very clunky, it just feels heavy, even though it's lighter than a Jordan 3, feels heavy. Feels kind of boxy. It does not have great insoles. One reason why the Bread Reimagined were just more comfortable than recent Jordan 4s was it came with a polyurethane insole. It just made it a little bit better and you can really feel it on feet. This one, Dream Cell insole, can't really feel too much cushioning. It's still not as good as like the Jordan 4 SB Pine Green. I know it's not exactly the same shoe, but they do have the ability to make it super comfortable. It just really isn't, at least for my fat wide feet. Just isn't. They could have at least brought it up a notch, make it as comfortable as the Bread Reimagined, but no. And that brings the total sole score of the Jordan 4 White Thunder to 28 out of 40. Pretty average score compared to other general releases. Now first to this colorway, it's black and white. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. As a black sneaker lover, I do like it, and hints of white, there's just not much to complain about. That's really what I have to say. I think it's a very nice colorway, nothing legendary. It doesn't like tickle specific parts of my sneaker hormones. but it is very, very nice. Now in terms of materials, same type of synthetic nubuck that you feel on the Jordan 4 Thunders from 2023. Don't love that. Some people might actually like the feel of that because it feels kind of more fuzzy. Can't quite describe it, but I personally don't love it. Like the Jordan 5 Sail, that was a bit of a letdown. I feel like they could have came with like just the most premium materials, but it is Jordan Brand after all. Now next, it is comfort. A Dream Style insole on a shoe that's pretty notorious for not being super comfortable. What are you doing? Just give us some really nice, soft polyurethane insoles that mold to your feet. Can't be that much more expensive, and it would just really up the comfort of this shoe. At least they've been getting the sizing right, where it doesn't run small, doesn't kill your pinky toe for wide footers. Some people might still experience it, but I have noticed a significant improvement over here. Like the Jordan 4 Midnight Navies, they just like choked my toe box. This one doesn't. Recent Jordan 4s haven't as well, so that's a big bonus. But overall, I still feel like it's very flat, very clunky, kind of heavy, just not the most comfortable shoe. Now in terms of versatility though, come on. One of the most easy to wear Jordan Brand retros on perhaps the most easy to wear colorway. Not as easy to wear if you flip the white and black. So if it was a white base with a black hint, that probably would be slightly more versatile, but objectively, super easy to wear. If you complain about not being able to wear this colorway, you complain too much. We got the Thunder, we got the Red Thunder, now the White Thunder. Let's just do the Chocolate Thunder. That was Daryl Dawkins' nickname. Might as well do Tropic Thunder as well. Come up with colorway for that movie. Just go all the way. Just go all the way. Now between this shoe and this shoe, there's something to be said about something slightly different. One that came out first, one that started and kicked off a particular series. If these came out at the same time, I might go with this, but just because of the nostalgia factor, just because this one came first, this one might be slightly better. So that's it. Thanks for watching Sole Inclined. Let me know what you think of the Air Jordan 4 White Thunder. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes